Hi, I'm Gayle Strege, and welcome to Flower Power. This is our most recent exhibit here at the Decorative Arts Center of Ohio. In the exhibit, we have 4 galleries plus an education gallery. So our first gallery is organized into blues and purples and represents a little bit more of spring, followed by reds, pinks, roses, a little more into early summer. In the middle, we also have a little education space that gives us a little bit more information on how plant materials are used in fashion and how they become fashion textiles. And then we have another gallery of more neutral colors, and then we end up with a very hot, late summer garden-themed room. In our spring blue and purple gallery, a dress that we have featured here is one that belonged to Dorothy Peters, who originally lived in this house. It's a dress that was designed by Sophie Gimbel for Saks Fifth Avenue. And it's kind of nice to think that maybe this dress was here walking the floors at one time, and now it's back for a visit. In our pink gallery, we have 2 dresses that were worn by another Lancaster resident, Harriet Fulton, who I believe must have been a big fan of pink. One of them is this hostess pajama ensemble with the very large carnation or peony motifs. It's actually trousers. So if you think about your sweatpants of today, this would have been the sweatpants of then. It was designed by Chuck Howard, and dates from about the 1970s. In our education gallery, we talk about different plant materials that are used to create textiles. Things like cotton and linen, and also pineapple fiber, which many may not be familiar with. Pineapple fiber, like linen, is taken from the stem of the pineapple plant, and the fibers from the stem are then woven into fabric. And much like linen, it wrinkles really well. It's also a fairly transparent fabric, and we have a great example of a dress from the Philippines where pineapple fiber is more common. This was used for a wedding in about 1966, and it has beautiful drawn work and embroidery work in the sleeves and in the hem. And I was told by the donor that it took 6 to 8 months to create that drawn work and embroidery. And it's beautiful. In our neutrals gallery, we have this wonderful white lace dress that was made by Molly Parnas for Lady Bird Johnson. Mrs. Johnson wore it on her 59th birthday party in 1971 in San Antonio, Texas. One of the great features of this dress is I dare you to find a seam in the lace. Even the back where there's a zipper closure on the lining. However, the lace, Molly Parnas cut out around the lace motifs of the white lace in order to not cut right through a flower motif. And then the snaps just kind of come over and overlap over the zipper to hide the zipper closure in the dress. In our final gallery, we have the hot colors. And one of the best examples is this Donald Brooks dress from the 1960s. It has a very simple architectural style, the one shoulder strap, but in these great hot colors of the original 1960s flower power era. Thank you so much for watching. If you get a chance, please come to the Decorative Arts Center of Ohio in Lancaster and see the exhibit for yourself in person. There's much, much more to see than we've been able to show you here.